Hello YouTube, Triumph Guy here, and today I'm going to show you how to service the differentials on my 9090 G Wagon. As far as servicing diffs go, it's pretty much generic on all vehicles. So some things you might need is a pump to pump the oil in. You can use a Lucozade bottle, you know, with the squidgy ends. Somewhere to contain the oil, a H12 socket, a ratchet, some copper washers, and some SAE90 Gl5 oil. Now this is different for other vehicles, but that's what I'm going to use on this vehicle. And just make sure the vehicle's level before you start. At some vehicles you can only jack them up, however on my G Wagon you don't need to. Now this is going to be the first thing you're going to remove with the H12 socket. Now I always remove this first. It gives me a good indication of if the vehicle's flat, because if it's not flat then obviously oil's going to drip out, and obviously if no oil drips out then you know that it's at a quite a good level, and then you're just going to have to top it up. Also it's good to undo this first because then it doesn't create a vacuum when the other oil's pouring out, but make sure you do have a box underneath ready to go. The next one you want to undo is this one just here. It's a bit tight, but I'm sure we can do it. Make sure you give it a good clean as well before you try and get the socket on there. So annoyingly, the washers, well, the plugs don't actually have a lip on them, so that goes out the window for the copper washers. So what we're gonna have to do is put some like I don't know the word for it. It's like a thin layer of plastic which goes around the threads and stops them from leaking. So we're just gonna have to do that, I think. But as you saw, I had to get the breaker bar on it, so that's probably why they were on so stiff, because of the old thread lock stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for that to drain for a couple of minutes, and we're gonna put the drain plug back in, and then we're gonna start filling it up. Now, a couple of things we're gonna need to do now is wipe away this so we can check for leaks. It's really important. Move this out of the way, and we're going to inspect the oil to make sure there's no metal shards in there, because then that means that we might have to look at rebuilding the diff. I've had a look and it all seems pretty good. Another thing you can do before you put the plug back in is you can actually just put some fresh oil through it. I just put a little drop, to be honest, to get any other crap through it, but to be honest it's not a much needed thing you need to do with differentials anyway. I don't think normally with engines it's good to flush all the old crap out, but with differentials, especially this one, it seems to get you all very clean, so that's always a good thing. Once you're happy that all that residue's gone, we'll put some fresh rag under here so we can see if any leaks straight away. Now this has got an application so you can squirt it straight in, however I'm still going to use the pump on this one, I think. Okay, so as you see it's starting to drip out, use the whole one, half of one of them. Yeah, it's time now to put that plug in. But yeah, I'm probably going to end the video here, so thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I will be doing one on the gearbox soon. If you haven't seen already, I've also got the engine oil one done, and I'm going to do a transfer case at some point. So please make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.